Hey folks, it is February 23rd, 2026. My name is James Ball. I'm the president of the Edmonton Local. We finally got a bulletin about voting for the contract ratification. So voting will take place between April 20th and May 30th. It's a very big window and it's a little far away. But between April 20th and May 30th, that's when voting will happen. A lot of the information I'm going to read you is right off of the bulletin today, so it might sound a little forced, but that's the way it is. So the NEB has an obligation to report to the members with recommendations on any question concerning the collective bargaining, which is section 4.01 of our Constitution. So while a majority of the NEB recommends that members vote yes to the tentative agreements, ultimately the decision is yours and yours alone. No one can tell you how to vote. If a majority, 50% plus one, of our members accept the NEB's recommendation, these tentative agreements will become our new contracts. Okay? So who gets to vote? You have to be a member in good standing to vote. Okay? You have to have, now some people might not understand that, but the difference is there are dues paying members and there are members in good standing. A member in good standing has filled out their union card and paid their $5. Most of our members, I think less than 40 of our members are considered to be not members of good standing for that reason. But if you need to get that fixed, because you won't get to vote unless you're a member in good standing, you need to contact the local office, okay, or a shop steward, and we can make that happen. So sign your membership card. Another thing that's in our Constitution is that you have to have the information before you vote. So it becomes my job and the job of the local to make sure you have opportunity to view the material, to ask questions, and to get answers. So we will be holding local membership information meetings. In the past, sometimes a national officer or a regional officer has attended those meetings to provide you with more information, but we need to be able to share those answers with you. We will be posting the dates of those meetings once we get them arranged. So it's the local's responsibility to find meeting halls and to have those locations. There will be drafts of our collective agreement available on our national website. I'm sure we will post those here locally as well. What changes will be highlighted, so you can review the language before you get the chance. And there should be a Perspective magazine, which is the magazine your national office publishes, that summarizes the changes and provides some rationale from our National Executive Board. But here's a key. You do not get to vote unless you attend a meeting. So these meetings will be right before voting. It's part of our Constitution that requires that you attend a meeting immediately prior to voting. So we have some time to work that out, but you need to attend that meeting. There is no option in this. It's just the way it is. Unless we change our Constitution, that's how it's going to happen. Your ballot is secret. It is not displayed as to who voted for what. Although the locals will have access to the ballots, we're not allowed to publish any information about how anybody voted or how the group voted at all. They have to be, that can only come from our national office. The results of that vote can only come from our national office. But we also have to send the ballots in to an independent auditor so that they can perform a verification. During this time, we will also conduct a strike vote. So why a strike vote? If the contract is not accepted by the members, so if less than 50% plus one vote to support the contract, so it fails, then we return to bargaining. And bargaining also could involve striking and or being locked out. Nobody wants that to happen, but it's an option. I'm not sure if this is just a normal thing, because it's been a while since I've had a negotiated agreement. Actually, never. But I know that Minister O'Regan, former Minister O'Regan, they had a tentative vote for the dock workers, and then he, when the membership rejected the contract, they went back on strike, and the minister said, no, you don't get to do that. You have to have another strike vote. So this will just simplify things going forward. So if the contract is not accepted, we will also know the disposition of the members as to whether they would authorize us to use tools up to and including a strike to represent their interests. So, it was a beautiful day today because we're getting some clarity. It's not going to happen fast, but it shouldn't happen fast because there's a lot of information we need to discuss. There's a lot of things we need to talk about, both in the urban and the RSMC agreements. There are significant changes coming if we choose to accept them. Okay? Keep your chin up. Things are moving along. Dates have been set. And locally here, we're working on locations and timing to set up and prepare you properly for the future. All right? Have a great day.